You might remember the large-scale candlelit vigils that took place in Korea back in 2008. A mad cow disease scare prompted tens of thousands of people to take to the streets and demand the government say no to U.S. beef imports. They weren't successful, and many Koreans have shunned American beef ever since. But according to our Han Da-eun, that attitude might be changing.
Once considered poisonous, U.S. beef is regaining its allure in Korea. America is now expected to trample Australia to become the #1 source of beef imports in Korea. The U.S. Meat Export Federation says Korea imported 2,527 tons of American beef during the first 10 days of May, edging out Australian imports. This is the first time Korea has bought more from the U.S. than Australia in 7 years, since Korea lifted the import ban on American beef in 2008. Korea had banned U.S. beef imports in 2003 after a mad cow disease was confirmed in America. The rising demand for U.S. beef comes despite its expensive cost. Between January and April, the average import price of American beef per metric ton stood at $7,988, 32% higher than the price of Australian beef. The U.S. Meat Export Federation's Korea branch says the absence of mad cow disease for several years seems to have gradually changed Korean attitudes. They also attribute the rising demand to quality.
U.S. beef boasts premium marbling. It took a while, but I think Koreans are now recognizing the fine quality of American beef. And because of the bad image it held, we put extra effort into marketing. For instance, giving out samples at large retail stores so consumers can try it out.
Another factor, the wide use of U.S. beef in high-class steakhouses and big chain restaurants. Officials predict demand will increase even more when agricultural prices, which are closely linked to meat prices, stabilize in the U.S. Han Da-eun, Arirang News.